Hello, it's Red here. Happy Sunday. It's a rainy Sunday here in Denver. And I made chicken cordon bleu yesterday. I'm gonna do a longer video of that, but I haven't edited it yet. But it came out good, and I'm having it for lunch. I'll probably put that video out tomorrow, and I'm going live tomorrow night. And guess what? I made myself another cup of coffee. I went to church. Almost didn't make it to church this morning. But today is Joyce Meyer's 80th birthday, so it's appropriate. I didn't realize that until I get text messages from them. And I drank out of this cup earlier, and I'm having another cup of coffee because it's a lazy, tired day. I almost didn't go to church. I'm so glad. I'm always so glad when I do make it to church. My church, Cherry Creek Presbyterian. Because it's so good. He's on a series of Jesus in the Psalms. So Jesus in the Old Testament. And what's interesting is someone made a comment in the aisle in front of me on my tattoo, on my crown tattoo, and it is inspired by Psalms, but Psalm 45. And in verse 11 it says, "So the king will desire your beauty because he is your Lord. Worship and honor him." So that was kind of a neat too. We sang "His Love Ran Red," and we had communion, and they played that song during when we go up to get our communion. And that song is part of the inspiration to the title poem to Red Poems, "His Love Ran Red." So it's a Chris Tomlin song, so check it out. I'll probably link it below. I'll link it below this. And I'll link Joyce Meyer. Just, I've been blessed. It's just, her ministry has helped me so much through the years. And even when I was away from God, I was like, I didn't listen to her as often, because I listen to her every day now, and I probably did before. When I downsized, I was a monthly supporter then. I stopped for a while because of the financial difficulties from my divorce and my debt and all that. I stopped for a while, and then I was away from God for 2 years. So I wasn't going to any church or giving to any ministry during that time. So yeah, I've been monthly supporting her for years. Sometimes it was only $5 when I went through my divorce, and they would send me like CD of the month, and then I would also order CDs. I had her books, I had her devotionals, I had so many of her materials. And when I downsized, I had probably 100 DVDs, CDs, and materials that I put in a bag, and I sold for, I think, like about like $13. It was like over probably $500 worth of materials that I sold for I did that with a lot of stuff. I just was wanting to get rid of it, and I made a little money. And then I made a little extra money because I delivered them to a woman Macon, Georgia, who was going to listen to him at work. Where did she work? I can't remember. But she was able to listen to him at work, where she worked in Macon. And so I think I made a little bit more than, I think I made like $20, but I took them to Macon, which was a little, 20 miles away, to deliver them to her. So yeah, when I was that year, like from 2019 till 2020, when I sold my house, I was selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace. And when it all added up at the end, I made $4,000, which is more than I got for my car, which was a 2011 Chevy Malibu. But anyways, it's good to remember. Our pastor today was talking about to remember, and was talking about singing and why we sing to God, and that singing helps us remember things, and we're praising God, and just a really good message on Psalm 118. Oh, and I want to read you a poem. It's a tough one, but I'm going to read it to you. And it's in the 7-Story Tree. I will also put the link below to my PayPal for a gift of any amount. You send me your address, I will send you a copy of this book. So you can send me $1 and your address, and I'll send you a copy of the 7-Story Tree. If you're in the United States, even if you're outside the United States, but send a little bit more for postage if you can afford it. The Way. The verse I put before this poem is, "A disciple is not above his teacher, nor a servant above his master." Matthew 10:24. It's called The Way. "Do not be surprised," I heard my Savior say. "Yes, there are thorns, but this is the way. You are not above your master. The way is rough and not faster. They hated me, they'll hate you too. Press on, know what you're called to do. Abide in me, I'll not steer you wrong. Although the way is steep, the road is long. Always stay pliable and sure to bend. You cannot compare now with then. Your time is short and soon will end. Then you will be with me in glory, a wondrous end to your beautiful story. Walk along with me and remember, the best is yet to be." I've been thinking a lot lately about that we're in the last days, because all of the things going on, all the crazy things going on, and I don't know, but it makes me think, like, the time is short. It's time to get serious. It's time it's time for Christians to get serious. There's a verse in Peter. This just came to my mind. Might be God. That says that judgment will begin at the house of God. It's time for us to get serious. And if you don't know Jesus, I'll also put my email below. You can email me. You can also write me snail mail. I'll put that below also. But yeah, if you have any questions about that, or about God, or about anything, you have any questions for Red, you can email me. I'll put that below. It's redheadedwritinghood@gmail.com. So, I'm going to finish eating my chicken Cordon Bleu. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. I love you. Red is praying for you. And I appreciate your prayers for Red. Love you. Bye.